Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second game. We have here in the left side position the Protest player Wonnaplay. And at the top we got our own Zerg player, it's Daax, the current king.
Yes, and what can we add to that? He is the king of the Showmatch now for 3 matches in a row.
Yes. And let's see if this is going to be his fourth time. And he's, well, he is one of the first game. So he's quite looking forward to it.
Yeah, he's in a comfortable position, and as I said, Wonnaplay, of course, the onus is on him to show a build that can defeat Daax. Daax is doing what he likes to do best, taking 3 bases, then gearing up for a timing push. Maybe he'll switch it up though this time, because now every now and again you do need to mix up your builds just to stay a tad bit unpredictable. But so far it just looks like standard play to me. He's going up to 15, he'll take a pull and then go into the hatch, and everything is normal.
Yes, and let's see
Oh, wait a minute.
Wonnaplay what
Hatch
he
first.
is going to do. He has his spine in another position, so
Yeah, I'm actually. This is curious. This is a hatch first opening, so he's going Nexus first. Yeah. All right. So very macro oriented, these guys. And I thought for a second he might want to punish this, but then he was already a bit late with putting down gateway. So nope. And of course this is cross positions as well, so this makes it just a little bit. I think actually that's why they got this map with the weird loading screen, because it's forced cross spawns. So both players knew what they were looking for.
yes, and let's see what Wonnaplay is up to. There goes the Forge.
Yeah, and if you'll remember last week, Pachi played on this map versus Daax, and it actually cost him the game because he put down the Forge here, but he didn't see that Daax was doing a 9 pull. Or he didn't see it in time, rather. And the Forge got mauled and murdered and destroyed.
Yes, but that's, you know, that's quite a big deal, because Daax right now hasn't seen anything what Wonnaplay is doing yet. Nothing, none. He didn't drone scout, he only used some overlords, but they're really slow.
See, it looks like I'm getting some lag. I don't know
Really?
if that's your sound dropping out or that's my connection, but I hope that everything is sorting itself out.
Well, you're not lagging in my screen, by the way, so
Alright, that sounds like music to me. But alright, we have the full wall actually for Wonnaplay, or is he going to cancel this this pylon? Huh. Full wall. So now I'm gonna guess that he's going to do something involving the Stargate again. Because I mean, why else would you block yourself in completely? But he also saw that Daax is not taking a 3rd base yet. Wait a minute, what's he going to... what's this guy up to? There we have the pylon again.
well, a full wall, and that's indeed interesting. So let's see what's going to happen. Now Daax is taking his 3rd. A lot of cannons. Two cannons.
Yeah, that's also why I'm thinking... Hey, wait a minute, 2 gateways. This... I think he's just mind playing us as casters, because I'm quite sure that Daax has seen this 100 times before, but I think this could be a bit of a mind play. I mean, what would you do if you're a Zerg and you see this many cannons at the wall? Would you expect a bunch of gates behind it? I don't think so. But I'm kind of mystified as to what this is. Lair going down in the meantime for Daax, and just the Roach for an evolution chamber, which means that he's going to do a 10-minute Roach push. So I'm really curious as to, I mean, normally you would get your tech up, right? You would tech up really quickly as a Protoss player if you have a wall like this. So you either go Stargate or you go for some Robo play or a DT. But this is 3-gate.
And a 4th guest being taken.
Well, there come the first links for Daax. He has map control. Of course he has map control. This kind of setup. And there goes the Robo.
Yes, and you know, Daax, he only saw one guest taken, but that's the normal guest at the main phase, but he hasn't seen the additional guesses in the natural of Wonnaplay.
No, he actually hasn't scouted that at all, but of course this wall is telling him what he needs to know, or at least what he thinks he needs to know.
You know, I think Wonnaplay wants to be like super safe, you know, being defensively, and he's expecting the push at the 10th minute mark, you know.
Yeah, but then taking down the rocks is, I mean, well, you know, sure, he needs to do something, so he's going to get his expansion, probably wall this in as well. There we see the Nexus going down, and he just has like a minute to defend this choke point, and maybe get an Immortal out. Yes, there we go. But still, this is looking quite dangerous to this push, and I'm not exactly sure what these 3 cannons gained. They've been here for a couple of minutes, but I mean nothing was coming in that.
And he's also walling this off.
Yes. No. Yeah. That would be as expected. Actually, maybe I've seen Grubby do this a few times.
Maybe he's going to be, you know, very secure and max out an army and then attack, something like that.
Yeah, true. The thing about being mega secure against a player like Daax, however, the problem is that he's just going to do whatever he wants, and that's just not good. I mean, he will out macro most players, I guess, taking a 4th base already, and just getting out his infestors. Pathogen glands just finished, so he'll have a very good army against this mainly gateway composition that Wonnaplay is throwing at him.
Well, some infestors are popping out.
Yep, just in time. So he just oh, and actually the spider's already starting, so we are going to see a quick tag to Broodlords. I wouldn't mind Daax if he wants to test the waters a little bit and get some mutas, but those definitely would be only a stepping stone to Broodlords, and frankly I'm not expecting him to get any mutas.
Yes, and I think Wonnaplay is expecting something like that, because he's quite heavily on Stalkers. Got 9 Stalkers right now. He hasn't got a single Zealot.
Oh, he just lost it in the center. That's true, and he's getting Blink, and he's you know, his upgrades are fair.
Yeah,
3
so
Immortals going to be out, and that's a nice position to have against the Roach and Ling army.
Yes, he's preparing him for the late game.
Still though, I mean, the Zerg just macroing up, unharassed. You see the supply difference already.
And that observer, that sneaky observer, is going to spot a lot. He knows he's on 4th basis right now. He knows actually everything.
Yeah, and that's actually, I think that's what he wants to see. Of course, I mean, he's expecting Daax to go into heavy macro mode after this. I mean, he wasn't attacked at all, so.
Well, this is a completely different game that we ever saw Wonnaplay doing, so.
Yeah, and actually it's this is a game that will definitely go into the late game stages, if of course these 2 armies are going to bounce off each other. If one player crushes the other right now. Then it's going to be over, and Wonnaplay is moving in. He has the Guardian Shield up, and the Queen falls. The Spine Crawlers weren't up in time, and it looks like Daax. No, there he moves in just a little bit, but the Link's getting trapped. Nice force fields by Wonnaplay. Very, very nice. And I think this hatchery is going to fall for sure.
That's very well done. The army of Daax is not able to engage the army of Wonnaplay, and he's going to lose the 4th base, I think. And Obit and Vessels meanwhile from the other side. And let's see how Wonnaplay is going to handle this. The force fields are falling from the other side again, and now his army is being sandwiched.
No more force field energy left. The sentry is getting targeted down, but the roach number is still large, and the final immortal dies. That's a big blow for his army, but still the Stalkers survive to finish off the 4th base.
And get the Infestors, Wonnaplay, get those guys. Does he see it, or maybe he doesn't? No, he does see them.
Warping in the High Templar. He doesn't have Storm yet, but these are going to morph into Archons. Very nice. Archons, of course, dealing massive amounts of damage to these very, very weak
look at him pushing that Archon forward.
Yeah.
But now is he forgetting them or something? No, he isn't. Oh, now he's playing back again, and those Archons will deal with the Zerglings.
But there are the Broodlords out.
Oh boy.
It's only the 16th minute mark, but nice blink under those Broodlords, and there are not enough roaches, and all the Broodlords fall, and I think we're going to see something we haven't seen in 3 weeks, OD.
Oh my god. You know, Daax his supply is less than the supply of Wonnaplay. He's microing like a boss. Well played! Unbelievable! 1-1!
We have that series tied up. 1-1 in this show match.
You know what I really like? He had a plan and he did it. You know?
Yeah, and all the time he left us wondering what he was going to do. I thought like, well, this doesn't match up. You have all these cannons there. What are they doing there? But no, he had the plan. It was a master plan, and he defeated Daax with it. Very, very nice.
What to do, and he just prepared himself very well for the late game, and he got it.
Yeah, and he set it up quite nicely. The timing was flawless in the sense that he moved in just before the Broodlords came up, which would have, of course, turned back that army if they were ready. So very nice game. We'll get right into game number 3.